Hey everyone! If you haven't seen our faces before, my name is Clea.
And I'm Kalea, and welcome back to our channel. So today's video is going to be a college advice and things we wish we know before getting into our freshman year of college.
If you like college and lifestyle videos, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to our channel.
And without further ado, let's get started. So the first topic we're going to talk about is college campus and student life. So the first thing is that once you pick out your college, try to get as familiar with the campus as possible. Like try to go to tours if possible, and look up your school on like YouTube. So try to find any videos you can see, like what the students are doing there. See if any faculty and the school itself made like a YouTube channel, and just like try to get familiar with the campus. You know, once you get there, try to get there early and walk around the campus and also find your classes.
Yes.
Okay. So the next thing that you want to know about college is that high school and college schedules are totally different. So for college, you pick out your classes and put them in your own timestamp. So you actually know when you're going to these classes. And also you want to make sure that you give yourself like breaks in between, maybe like an hour, breaks in between so you can get like a break from all your classes. And also make sure that you give yourself time for lunch. Give yourself a lunch break, an hour or two, before you put in your next classes in your slots, if that's possible. And then you also want to give yourself a break throughout the week. Pick one day, if that's possible, if your classes are available, pick one day where you just do absolutely nothing. Take a break, no homework, no work. Pick a nap. You need to go out with friends, go shopping, do whatever you want.
Take a self-care day. Relax.
Take a self-care day. No work, just chill. And yeah.
So the next and last thing for this particular topic is FAFSA and scholarships. So with FAFSA, you have to fill out FAFSA every single year. It opens in October. I don't know when it closes, but it opens in October, I'm pretty sure. And then for scholarships, you want to fill out every single scholarship that you know that your major or school has for you, if anything. Like, I filled out a scholarship, I think, I have no idea, but I got a business scholarship out of nowhere, and it helped a lot. So fill out any and all scholarships that you can.
So the next topic we're going to talk about are dorms and roommates. So when it comes to dorms and roommates, you're going to fill out a profile saying your likes, your dislikes, when you want to go to sleep, when you want to wake up, like when you're going to eat, and stuff like that, so that when you pull out your profile, the college will randomly select roommates that are compatible with you. Also, another choice during versus random is choosing your own roommate. So when you fill out your profile, most likely your college will give you lists of profiles compatible with you. You can read their names, get their names, see the gender, age, and stuff like that. So you can pick your own roommate. But for us, Kalea and I, had our own, obviously we're roommates. And so we did see other profiles, and at first we were going to do a 3-room because it's cheaper, but since we're in the band dorms, there are no 3 rooms in the band dorms. So it was kind of sad because we did get emails from other people saying that they wanted to room with us. At least I did.
I did too.
Okay. But like, that's how you pick your roommates, and make sure to communicate with your roommates, because when you move in, you want to make sure that they have the things to bring in and you have things to bring in, because you're going to bring in, things to bring in because you're going to share. But you don't have to be best friends with your roommate, but it's you should be nice to them at least, and have good communication and be friendly, so you don't get in a fight or whatever. But yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to dorms, I can't speak about every campus, but I do know that dorm rooms are going to be small, and that's not the case for our college, but for some and most colleges, your rooms are going to be small and the walls are going to be very thin. So just keep in mind, there are going to be some inconsiderate neighbors. Like for us, we have people downstairs playing loud music. We have people upstairs doing whatever they're doing and it sounds like they're walking on cleats. Okay? But if you can, you can listen to music, you can do your little party thing and all that, but please keep in mind that you need to be considerate to others. But like, if not, that's okay. But just know there are going to be some people playing very loud music and things like that, and it's going to be very loud.
I mean, if you're used to that in your own home, but yeah.
On to our next topic, professors and classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Professors and classes. Okay, number one, communicate with your professors. Okay, that is the biggest thing you can do. Communicate with your professors. And who knows, your professors are going to be more lenient than you think. So I know when you're in high school and you're senior, senior in high school, you'll hear this all the time from the teachers. When you get to college, your professors are not going to take late work. Some cases that is true, and in some cases it's not true. Your professors can be very lenient. So just communicate with your teachers, communicate with your professors. Some of them will say, I won't take this. Some of them will say, it's late work, but they'll take points off. They'll take a late work penalty and things like that. So communicate with your teachers.
So the next advice we have for y'all is that when you're picking out your schedules and looking at their classes, see if your school has like a rate of your professor. Rate your professor is where students that have that professor would rate them and tell you what their experiences was, if they graded their things on time, if they were nice during lecture, you know, if they actually communicated back and emailed back in time. So when you're picking out your classes, look at those professor rates and see which professor you think will be best for you.
Okay guys, this one is very important, right? It's textbooks. Okay, when it comes to textbooks can be very, very expensive. And when you're not looking right and when you're not doing the right research and searching for other options, you can waste a lot of money on books like I did. I wasted almost $1,000 on textbooks. That is a lot of money. Anyway, you can try Chegg's List, try Amazon, you can try looking for the PDF online. If anything, try to find online resources, and I would say your college bookstore should be the last resort. Unless it's a textbook that you absolutely need, then you should get it, or like anything like that. But try to find other resources when it comes to your textbooks. Don't waste as much money as I did, because books can be very, very expensive. Try to find the cheaper alternative.
But I do have an exception to that. If you are taking a lab with like a science class, like biology or chemistry, I would say that you would buy your lab manuals at the college campus, because those lab manuals are made by your teacher and they might change over the years. So when you're doing a science class and you're taking a lab, buy your lab manuals on campus.
So this last tip, we meant to say this earlier, but it just popped in my head. Go to class. I know this might seem like a generic advice, like duh, go to class. But seriously, go to class. Some professors will say if you don't go to class, if you miss 4 class days, then you will fail. Don't miss those classes, because trust me, they will fail you if you don't go to class. But hey, sometimes you don't want to wake up in the morning, sometimes you just don't feel like going. I know how that feels. Trust me, I've done it multiple times. It might not seem good, you know, but go to class, okay? So you go to class, it's better to ask your professors for help face-to-face over email. Sometimes it's easier to ask questions, and sometimes it's easier to get the response that you need in person. So if you can, and you should, go to class.
Okay, so we're down to the last topic of the video. So the last topic is tutoring and study. So our advice for you is take advantage of your tutoring on campus and group meets or group chats. within your class. I know for my classes, almost all of my classes, first and second semester, there are students in your class that will make a group chat for you or like a group meet. So everyone, can collaborate on and get help for assignments. And I know that all my teachers encourage that you would do that. And they're like, some of them didn't know what a group chat or group meet is, and they're like, what is that? And I'm like, oh, well, it's we all can communicate and like get help for each other. They're like, yeah, do that. And some of your teachers will actually join them themselves so that they can, so they can get to the questions and answer them quicker than an email. So let's say, because I know from my English class, my English professor is in our group meet, and if someone asks a question, she texts really fast and gives the answers that we need. So take advantage of tutoring and group chats. I know I did. My first semester in chemistry, I did go to tutoring, and for math, I went to tutoring as well. And most times, tutoring is free. You most likely pay it for your tuition. So yeah, take advantage of tutoring and group meets. And the next tip we do have is do not study in your room all the time. Studying in your room could be good, if you have a desk and a lamp and you have all the things you need, but don't always stay in and cooped up in your room. Go to the library, go to Starbucks, go to any go to the student center, go anywhere besides your room, because trust me, it's like a different mindset. Like, you're going somewhere to study, so you're going to get your work done. Clearly, I do it all the time. You always go to the library, third floor, somewhere where it's quiet and it's not as distracting, because I know if I'm in the library, I know I'm going to get my work done. I'm not always on my phone. Sometimes I take a 5-minute break, and then when I know I'm in my room, I see my bed. I'm like, ooh, that looks comfortable. Maybe I can just lay there, go on TikTok for a while, and then I'm on TikTok for 3 hours. Yeah, I'm very addicted.
Yeah. So go somewhere else to study.
That
can be very productive.
Very productive. And I think that's all the tips we have for you guys. College is supposed to be a fun time. Please enjoy it. Enjoy it as much as you can, especially, get as much as you can out of it with the pandemic. Once everyone gets the vaccines, hopefully schools will open and face-to-face, but college should be a fun time. Please enjoy it. You're a freshman, or like if you're not a freshman and you're still in high school, these tips are good for high school as well, because even though high school is very different from college, things are pretty much the same with schoolwork and teachers and stuff. So yeah.
Okay guys, that is all the advice we have for you guys. Comment down below what you are most excited for college.
Yeah, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more college and lifestyle videos. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.